Or another mage run? No? Alright, let's try Warlock. I think Warlock has a really good chance of getting there. Let's start with, I think the Wanderer is the best of the three because you get to pick it. Gotta go with the Defender because it can get those massive demons. I don't want the Pirate, even though it fits the curve pretty well. I think we want the Rush. We got a 3-4-5 going here. Unwilling Sacrifice can get you a lot of value, but I think you want the Sun Drinker or the Life Drinker just for a little bit of lifesteal. Okay, another Wanderer, so we got to start getting picks down in here. This 3-drop's okay. Ooh, that's a stinkfest. I guess we take the Elemental. Yeah, that was 8 wins. Yep, we take the Elemental just for the possibility of the Elemental chain. And we take the Crawler just to eat some pirates. And the Dark Possession can work with, if we're really lucky, some Spell Stones. And if not, some awesome demons. You never know. It's not that common. I think we want one Soulfire. One Soulfire goes a really long way, especially over those guys. Same thing with the Shadow Flame. Let's take the Cleric. Okay, we're getting some draft. Oh, Rin! Yes! I love Rin. Here we go. If we can get the Rin going, this is actually a really good, really good meta for Rin. It's nice and slow. I think that Hunter deck did well just because it got far enough. But, all right, Hulk. Appreciate it, man. Really appreciate you stopping by. Have a good night. So we've seen a couple Swamp Leeches. I think we take the Pint Size just to get it going here. Ooh. That's actually a tough choice. So I think, in general, there are more gaps filled, more cards that fill a gap for missing a Siphon Soul than Voidlord, right? But if you can't cheat out Voidlord, is it even that great? 9 mana, I mean, it's great. But the reason that it's so good in Standard is because of how you can cheat it out. And I'm wondering if, honestly, if it's as good as Siphon Soul. That's a real question. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, real talk. If I take Siphon Soul and then later see another Siphon Soul next to cards aren't as good as Voidlord, I'm gonna be upset, and vice versa. More often we see Siphon Souls than Voidlords, which is why I'm thinking we take the Voidlord, because I've been offered a couple Siphon Souls in the history of playing Warlock already in this. This is our third Warlock run in the Taverns of Time. So I think just for that we take the Voidlord. But realistically speaking, if we don't get any way to cheat it out, isn't Siphon Soul just a little bit more valuable? I mean, this is kind of like Obsidian Statue then, right? Which is great. Really good. But all 9 mana invested in one turn, if we're behind and they have a Polymorph or a Hex or a Silence, then it's really tough. But it's early enough in the draft, I think we'd take the Voidlord. I'm not 100% sure, though. Honestly. I might have to look at some rankings. I'm really curious about that. I'm actually gonna. So sometimes I make a note for myself when I draft a certain card. The Voidlord was over a Siphon Soul. So if I'm ever sitting on Voidlord and I wanted a Siphon Soul, that's how we do the rankings ourselves. I don't think Infinite Murloc's that great. It's probably best in Warlock, right? Because you can kind of dig for it. I think we need a Defile. Actually, I've already got a Shadow Flame. What do we have for minions here? So Defile is super good if you set it up. And it's just an amazing card. But this guy can get us Ragnaros. Right? Like, if you're running a program and the question is, can this card get you Ragnaros? Then it obviously gives it like extra points because there's so few that do that. It's just like there's like so few. This guy's also really good, but I'm thinking now, that our deck only has one demon. And I kind of want to keep it that way, because if we end up with a Lackey, the Lackey is going to be really good for us. And I don't know if in the end it's okay to pass up a Defile here. I wish I had a Hellfire, but I don't. I do not. Our deck has not that much synergy with a Defile. I'm going to take the Adventurer. It might be a mistake, but I think I'm going to take it. The Mad Hatter might be actually really good for our deck. What do we have for 4-drops? We have a lot. Let's take the Shrieking Shroom. Let's get something on 3. So we've got a pretty good late game. I think we need to control the earlier game more. Let's get some more 2 and 3 drops. Alright, Shrieking Shrooms, it's all on you. Oh! So now I would have 2 demons, but I still don't have any way to cheat them out. And I really want to cheat out my demons. Fungalmancer is almost, I mean, that's why they're in the same bucket, right? Because what you can do with Fungalmancer is pretty insane. And if I can't cheat out the Doomguard, I'm probably going to be in a couple positions where I'm holding it and will not be able to use it, right? Because if I'm holding on to Rin or I'm holding on to one of the seals, then I'm going to take the Fungalmancer. I think I have to. Alright, so let's get a way to cheat out our Voidlord, right? Come on, we've got 4 picks left. Let's do it. Do I have a poison yet? I've already got an Adventurer. Let's take the poison. Here we go. Oh, I need the Hellfire. I passed up on the Defile. I need the Hellfire. I absolutely need it. Okay, Shrieking Shrooms. I don't think the Shrieking Shroom meta is gonna keep up with the Dreamer meta. I don't think I need another 2-drop though. So this guy we play on turn 2. This guy we play on turn 2. I'd like to tap on turn 2. I don't really need a Loot Hoarder, and I don't need 3 Shrooms, so I guess we'd take the Crusher. It's not the best. I actually really like having a charge. We don't have any charge. We do have a Rush. Only 1 Rush, because I don't think we have any dragons for our Scale Worm. So this is just a 4-drop 4/4, which is pretty terrible. Ooh, Twisted Nether, yes. Oh man, I actually really like this deck. Okay, so we got the Rin, we've got 1 Stonehill Defender, we've got the poison. The only thing we're missing is a silence and a Spellstone. We did not see a Spellstone, but we have 2 Wanderers to get Spellstones. Alright, let's get a game in at least before I gotta go to